Let's hear it for Mr. Don Weir.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Nice to be here. Very receptive, fun crowd. That's nice. On my way over here, some guy gave me the finger. Why not? You know? I guess I crossed the street the wrong way. He gives me the finger, and I really don't have a problem with it because I'm a fan of nonverbal communication. You know, I think that should sweep the nation. Do you know, things would get quieter everywhere if it was nonverbal communication. The one I like, have you ever seen blackjack dealers? Blackjack dealers, when they're done dealing, right? They go like this, they clap their hands, right? Like that. Means they're finished, they're done. I'm using that in my personal life. You know how we all have friends who tell us the same story? Over and over again? Yeah. Not anymore, right? Hey, heard it. Got any others? Dude, remember that time in high school when I crashed that car and I nailed that chick? Yeah, it was my car and my girlfriend. All right, let's move on. I think it worked best like on dating, when you're dating, right? Because when I was dating, I didn't, you know, have a lot of hair left. I was up against the clock. I didn't want to waste my time, you know, or her money. So, yeah. So I'd ask, you know, I'd say, so what type of man are you interested in? I'm looking for a man who treats life like a journey. Gone, you know? Another girl, this was sad because it was the first date and she invited me to her house. I mean, that's like the greatest date ever. The greatest first date, I'm like, things are gonna happen tonight. She just moves in this apartment and I see these boxes all over the place and I see a weird looking box in the corner. I'm like, hey, what's in that box? She goes, oh, those are my clown shoes. As much as it pains me. But I don't do it anymore, right? Last night I did it when I went like that. The girl went like that. Right? I go like that, she goes like that. I'm like, all right, what the hell is this? She's like, well, what the hell is that? She's never gambled. Right? So I'm like, oh, okay, well, this means I'm finished with you. You know, I'm done. She's like, oh, really? This means whatever. And you're not finished with me until I'm finished with you. So, you know, now we're married. And stuff. You know what's funny? As a guy, when you get married, you tell your buddies you're getting married. You know, some of them are normal. Others are like, dude, don't do it. And it's always the smart ones, right? Dude, don't do it. You don't want any of that. I'm like, why not? He's like, dude, you get married. That means you can only sleep with one woman for the rest of your life. All right, one woman for the rest of your life. I'm like, all right, well, being that's one more than I've been sleeping with for a real long time. Smart friends, that's the key to life. I like being married, but I did not like getting engaged. That was a big old pain in the ass. Because nobody congratulates you. You know, nobody just goes, oh my God, way to go, good for you. No, everybody goes, how did you do it? Oh my God, tell us everything. Did you have a plan? Was it romantic? These are my guy friends. I mean, everybody falls for this. Did you get down on one knee? And I did not get down on one knee because I wasn't sure if she was, you know, going to say yes. Because if you're down on one knee and she says no, what's your next move? You're down on two knees and you look like you're begging. And she'll bring that up for the rest of your life. Hey kids, go wake daddy. Do we have to beg him? It's not fun. I was a child genius, so I'm kind of hoping it works for him. Well, funny. Now they test. When I went to school, they didn't test. The teacher just told me. It was during a fire drill. And the teacher was going, everybody line up, single file, no talking, single file, no talking. I was a little chatty that day. So she turns and goes, hey, genius! Finally. I've waited 9 years for people to listen to what was coming out of my little mouth. I turned to my friends and said, guys, I'm probably going to a different school now. Potpourri, because that's the only French I knew. The teacher's like, yeah, detention. I'm like, see ya, French school. I believe it's pronounced detention. That's how it's going. I like Halloween because every other holiday is about spending money, but Halloween's about creativity, right? And you know when you are in a couple, you know couples do like questionable things at Halloween, like theme costumes. What are we gonna be for Halloween? What are we gonna be? I don't know. I don't give a shit. Good, we're gonna be salt and pepper shakers. You know what, I do give a shit actually. I'm gonna be at this party. And so are my friends. So there I was at the party as a pepper shaker. My buddy opens the door. Hey, look everybody, it's Wendy and Whipped. Come on in. Hey, can I get you a beer? What am I gonna do? Kick his ass? I'm a pepper shaker. The only thing I can move are like my ankles and my mouth. Right here is all I can do. Kick his ass, no. Lightly season it. Whoa. Actually, an ex-girlfriend, and you'll know why she's an ex-girlfriend, and I, for Halloween one year, went out as each other. I went as her. What I did is I took a bug, and yeah. For those of you who are not laughing, do you know her? She went as me, like a thorn on a rose stem, a thorn. She's a thorn on the ground, just lying there on the ground. I'm like, very funny, what are you? She's like, I'm you. A lying prick. Well, let me just tell you real quick. Ladies always want men romantic, but be careful because it changes. Like right now, I travel all the time with comedy, but I make the effort to call my wife every single night. Is that not romantic? Now the women are like, that's not that romantic. No, she didn't give me a phone card. I'm paying for the call. Yeah, that ups it a little bit, huh? But it's not like high school where you talk to your boyfriend or girlfriend, I love you, that's all you talk, I love you. We're in our 30s, so we talk about who's more tired. Oh, it's sexy. I woke up at 6 a.m., I woke up at 5:45. But here's the romantic part. At the end of every call, I go, no, honey, you hang up first. Hello?